Tuesday, and welcome to another edition of Your Insurance Connection. I'm your host, Donald Marquez, and on Your Insurance Connection, we talk about insurance. In the allowed time that we have, we try to cover as much as we can to better inform you about insurance. You pay for insurance each month. You should know what you're paying for, right? If you go to the grocery store and you buy groceries, you know exactly what you're getting. But with insurance, you don't always know because there's so many moving parts with insurance. And as an insurance professional for the last 22 years, right here in Southern Nevada, born and raised, by the way, and I love what I do. I try to inform you, as my listeners, about your insurance. A lot of you have come to me to get an insurance review. We review your home, your auto, and your life insurance. And you come out as a better educated person about insurance. You really do. When you walk out of my office, you say to yourself, wow, it was so many moving parts. I'm so glad I did not purchase that life insurance by way of mail. I didn't go online trying to purchase life insurance because there's too much information you're giving out there online. I don't recommend that. Let us do the work for you. This is what we do in my office. I'm located right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in a beautiful U.S. Bank Center. I'm located on the 8th floor. I do work by appointment. Veronica's standing by right now to take your name and number. My contact information is 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Give us a call. Call us today. Let's sit down, and we will review your home, auto, life insurance, all your insurances. It should be important to you. If we can save you some money, if we can save whatever we can save you, that's money in your pocket. It's not only the savings that concern me, it's also your coverages that you have on your auto insurance, your homeowner's insurance. I want to make sure that house is not underinsured. And realtors out there, if you're looking for an insurance agent to get you that insurance policy so you can close that home loan, contact me, 702-236-2624. We have multiple companies we work with. We can find a good rate and also cover the house. We can cover the house for total loss and replacement value of the house. And when you're purchasing a home, when you buy your homeowner's insurance policy, we're not going on the value of the house. We are strictly going on the rebuild of the house in case of a total loss, replacement costs, the cost of labor, the cost of building materials. 702-236-2624. Call me. I want to be your insurance agent. My name is Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection. I want to thank the customers that came in last week and all year for the last 5 years. I've been on the air for the last 5 years. Thank you, my career. Thank you for helping me with my career. It was a gutsy move when I retired from AAA. I decided to be an insurance broker, and it's been really great ever since. I should have been an insurance broker years ago because I can help a lot more people being an insurance broker. Now, the difference between me and another agent that, let's say, worked for one of these companies that only can sell their product, your State Farm, your Allstate, agents, farmers agents, great guys and ladies. However, they only have one product to sell, the company's product. Now, they're what we call a captive insurance agent, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine what they do. However, I'm a broker. The difference between me and them, they can only sell their product, but I can sell multiple companies' products. So I represent a lot more than just one insurance company. That's the difference. I can still bundle your home and auto together to give you that valuable discount. That is one of the biggest discounts that we offer in the insurance industry. Now, you want to put your home and auto with the same insurance company. And as an insurance broker, I can also do that for you. Now, insurance agents out there, if you have those challenging customers that you can't write a life insurance policy for, or if you have written a life insurance policy on some of these customers and got denied for whatever reason, instead of losing a complete deal, we're not going to take your other lines of insurance from you. We'll write the life insurance. We won't touch the auto or the home. Give us a call, 702-236-2624. Let us help your customers. If they've been denied for life insurance, we can help them find a policy. Because I do represent multiple companies, we can work together. Insurance agents always work together. And if you're a captive agent out there and you need an insurance broker to help you find coverages for your hard-to-place life insurance customers, give us a call, 702-236-2624. I also want to thank my Facebook listeners. out there that tune in on Facebook and ask me all these questions. We're going to go right to Frank. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, Frank, turn his mic up, please. Yeah, good morning, Frank. Frank is our media manager. He takes care of all the media, Facebook, and people, they ask questions on Facebook because they want to know the answer. And I try to do my best to answer it. What we got? What do we have going on for my Facebook listeners?
Okay, our first question centers around, actually all of them are centered around life insurance. The first one is, this person wants to know what's a good life insurance policy to get so that I'm able to borrow money on that policy to get my child, so they're able to borrow money on the policy when they hit 18 to get them a car or pay for school.
Oh, okay. So what you're talking about is so those usually are universal life, whole life policies. Now, if you want to build up rapid cash value, you can. The misunderstanding on life insurance is this. Back 8-10 years ago, you could get a life insurance policy with a much better interest rate than they do have today. The interest rates today are a lot lower on the money you put in a permanent life insurance policy. In other words, a whole life or universal life that builds cash value. Now, if you want to purchase a life insurance policy for young children to build cash value, you have to pay more than the target premium. When you purchase a life insurance policy on a young individual, that premium is very low, around about, I'd say $20, no more than $30 a month, or even less than $20 a month. Just think about it. Even if you purchase that life insurance policy at the age 1, and they turn 18, 17 years into the policy, and you're paying less than $20 a month, how much cash value are you really going to accumulate? Not a lot. However, if you have a $50,000 life insurance policy on a young person, and you can get those at the age of 1, but you have to have twice as much life insurance, okay? You have to have twice as much life insurance on the face amount than your child. They have $50,000, you have a $100,000 life insurance policy. Now, the target premium is less than $20 a month. You are able to pay more into that policy as long as you don't go over the face amount of $50,000. You can use it as a savings vehicle because it is going to accumulate more on the interest every month you pay into the premium. In other words, instead of paying what we call the target premium, the minimum amount required or the required amount, which is let's say $17 a month. Let's just put it out there. But let's say you want to pay $50 a month. As long as you don't go over the $50,000 face amount, then it becomes an endowment. Now it becomes taxable. For more information, call me. My name is Donald Marquez. This is Your Insurance Connection, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. That is a really good question because even not only for young children to accumulate cash in a universal life or a whole life policy, you don't have to do it for a young person. You can do it for yourself. You can use your life insurance policy as a savings account because it's going to give you a better interest rate than you can get from the bank. 702-236-2624. Any other questions, Frank? That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Okay. This next one is pretty basic. This person wants to know between whole and term life insurance, which one is better than the other and why?
Which one is better than the other and why? Yeah. Term insurance is temporary insurance. Let's call it what it is. But it also can be a permanent life insurance policy for you too as well. Now, if you've tuned into my show, most of you know this answer. But I'm gonna just reinforce the answer so the new listeners will know. The term insurance policy is a 10, 20, or 30-year term. Now, in the mail, they will give you these teaser rates. They'll offer you a 5-year renewable term policy. Now, I call it a teaser rate because if you're between 55 and 60, a lot of these companies will target that group. And they'll say this, hey, you could get $25,000 worth of insurance for only $25 a month. Okay? Around that. Less than $1 a day. But that's not realistic because that's a 5-year term policy. Now, let's say you're at the age of 60, for instance, and you're paying $25 a month for $25,000. All of a sudden you turn 65, the real rate hits because it's a 5-year renewable term policy. It's a teaser rate to get you started. By the time the policy renews 2 cycles, now your 65 is going to renew, and the 70 you're going to renew. By the time you hit 70 or 75, you will not be able to afford the policy. And don't ever count against yourself. Well, I may not live to be. Yes, as long as you keep getting up in the morning, you're going to outlive the policy. The policy is actually designed to give you a lot of coverage for low cost, but it's going to go up on you every 5 years to the point where on the second or third cycle, 10 or 15 years into the policy, you won't be able to afford it. Usually around the 10-year earmark is when you really cannot afford it because now you're older. You're not gonna get insurance. You're nice people out there, very nice, but you're not gonna get a lot of insurance for a low cost when you turn a certain age. I mean, it just don't work out because the insurance company. I have a rate book right here on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can see the rate book. This rate book tells us your age, whether you're a smoker or a non-smoker, whether you're a final expense customer or you're a modified customer, what the rate is. We go off your age is number one, and your health. Those two go together. Those are both number one questions and concerns about rating you for life insurance. You're not going to get a $25 a month life insurance policy for the rest of your life for $25,000. That's not going to happen if you're over age 55. It's just not going to happen. Let's sit down and be more realistic about protecting your family, protecting your assets, protecting that final expense cost. Someone's going to have to pick up that tab, and it happens to each and every one of us. And I've had so many families come to my office, many families come to my office, and after something happens, after they lose a loved one, they come to me and they say, you know what, this is not going to happen again. I was talking to a young lady yesterday, and she said, GoFundMe is not a life insurance policy. It's just not. And it's overwhelmed with people with scams and everything else. So who's to say that GoFundMe is going to help you out with a $15,000 service? It's just not. It doesn't work that way. Start chipping away at it. A life insurance policy is a savings account. It's an instant savings account. If you need a final expense life insurance policy, and I'm going to try to get most of you qualified today. I'm going to ask you a few questions here on the final expense application, and most of you will answer no. And and if you answer no, or even if you answer yes, we still can get your life insurance policy. Give me a call. My name is Donald Marquez. This is Your Insurance Connection, 702-236-2624. Call me. Let's do it. That's a Donald do. Pick up the phone, 702-236-2624.
All right, got one more. This person wants to know, is there such a thing as a life insurance trust?
Well, what we can do with a life insurance policy, you get the trust first, or you get the life insurance policy. Get the life insurance policy first. You can put the life insurance policy in your trust. And why would you want to do that? Because the death benefit can be paid out in portions. So when you have a trust, you set your trust up with your attorney. And when you purchase a life insurance policy, when that day comes, you could have where those, let's say it's a $200,000 life insurance policy, but you don't want to give that benefit to your beneficiary at one time because you want to divide up because you have maybe 2 or 3 children, and you want to divide that benefit up among them over a period of time. So you take your life insurance policy into your attorney's office and you assign that benefit so it'll be paid out in equal payments over a period of years. Now, the life insurance policy will be part of the trust. For more information, call me. My name is Donald Marquez. Let's get the life insurance policy first. Or if you already have a trust, we can add your attorney can add the life insurance policy in your trust. 702-236-2624. That's a really, really good question. And that way, because when you get a lot of money at one time, you're out of control. I mean, just imagine getting $200,000, $300,000 at one time. I mean, I've seen this happen. People are broke in a year. You try to protect your family and, the money goes really, really fast. Or you could be very disciplined with the money. pay your bills. That's the first thing you need to do is pay your bills. You know, don't go out and get a very expensive car right away. I mean, just do things in moderation. And if that money's set aside for your young children to go to college or your grandchildren to go to college, that's what that money's set aside for. A life insurance policy is an instant savings account. Now, I have families come to me, they want to put insurance on mom and dad because mom and dad is healthy. Mom and dad is healthy. And it maybe it's 2 or 3 children that want to pay the life insurance on mom and dad. Okay, we're going to take that premium out of one policy. We're going to take the premium out of one checking account, out of one checking account to pay for the life insurance policy. So if you divide it up between 3 of you or 2 of you, you have to make the decision on, okay, for the first year, it's going to come out of my account. We always can change the account information. Doesn't matter who paid for it, as long as the insurance company get their premium. That's every month, on time. We don't want to mail it in because if the policy lapses, then you're in jeopardy of losing the policy altogether. But we want to have to pull that money out of a checking account. 702-236-2624. Veronica is standing by to take your call. We'll contact you right after the show. We'll call you. We'll set you up with an appointment. 702-236-2624. Frank, very good questions. Thank you. Thank you for...
no problem.
Yeah, okay. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to the audience.
Yeah, thanks to the audience also thank you for tuning in on Facebook. You can check me out on Facebook. All my shows are pre-recorded and give us a call, 702-236-2624. Now, as I said earlier in the show, I have a few questions to ask in the past 2 years. And answer yes or no to yourself. Disease of the heart, including heart attack, heart surgery, or congestive heart failure. Do you have that symptom? That's a yes or no. Disease of the circulatory system, including stroke, aneurysm, or been advised to have surgery to improve circulation. If you have cancer other than basal cell skin cancer. Disease of the lung, including COPD or emphysema other than asthma. These are yes or no questions. Disease of the liver or kidney or had an organ transplant. If you have Alzheimer's disease, dementia, or organic brain syndrome, or ALS. Drug or alcohol abuse. Now this one, if you don't have any complication of diabetes, including amputation, diabetic coma, blindness, or kidney disorder, as a diabetic, we still can get you a life insurance policy, even if you have those complications. If you answer yes or no to any of those questions, we can still get you a life insurance policy. We can still get you a life insurance policy, but it's going to be up to you to give us a call. Now, I know a lot of you kind of hold on to these accidental death life insurance policies. Now, with a whole life insurance policy or a universal or a term life insurance policy, we can add on accidental death as a rider. Do not purchase accidental-only life insurance. If you're not living an Evel Knievel lifestyle, meaning if you're not climbing mountains, if you're not racing boats, cars, riding motorcycles in a motorcycle race, if you're not doing any of those type of activities, why do you only have an accidental-only life insurance policy? I know it is extremely attractive when you receive this information in the mail. You can get a lot of insurance for little or nothing. Accidental life insurance policies do not pay for natural causes. In other words, if you just pass away of natural causes, heart disease, heart attack, cancer, those accidental only life insurance policies do not pay. You have to be in an unusual accident. In other words, Aunt Janie is jumping out the airplane and the parachute don't deploy. That's when it'll pay, okay? Now, Aunt Janie's 78 years old. She's jumping out of an airplane. And, it's just pull a parachute, Aunt Jenny, because you're on the ground watching Aunt Jenny jump out the plane. Well, that's an accident. Policy will pay. Or Uncle Joe's climbing. He's out there climbing mountains. He's out there rock climbing. And Uncle Joe's 75, 80. And the reason why I say this age group, because this is the age group that buy accidental only life insurance. Because all of your life you haven't bought any life insurance. You've been kicking the can all these years. And you want to try to do the right thing. And I get it. I do. But you bought the wrong product. I see it happening all the time in our population. Stop buying this accidental only life insurance and thinking it will, but if I'm in a car accident, it'll pay. A lot of times it won't. Car accidents are excluded in accidental only life insurance policies. There are only a few of them out there that will pay. Yeah, and the reason why they don't pay on that car accident because the car insurance comes with its own insurance. Now, if you need accidental only on your life insurance policy, we can add it on as a rider to your term insurance, to universal life insurance, or to your whole life insurance. It can happen. It can happen. Just pick up the phone today. Not now, but right now. This is a Donald Do. 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. If you're looking to change your career and your back is against the wall, you don't know what to do with yourself. I want to start my own business, and you got bills piling up, and you just want to find something different than what you're doing because what you're doing, and it's not enough money to keep your lifestyle going, or you're just flatlining. You're just doing the same thing all every day, but you're not getting ahead. Why not look in the insurance industry as an insurance agent? I'm looking for people that are motivated to be an insurance agent. It's not a very difficult business to get into. You just have to have a lot of drive and a lot of confidence and a lot of motivation. Doesn't cost a lot of money to get started. I started in this business 22 years ago. My whole startup cost was less than $500. Really, not today. It's even around about the same amount of money to get started. It's around the same amount of money. And then now it's easy because you go online. I had to go to class for 2 weeks. I went to class for 2 weeks, took the state exam, and I passed eventually. I'm going to tell you the truth. I got passed on the third time because I passed on the third time. And I'm going to be real with it because, it's a little bit of a challenge. You have to be focused. You have to be focused. And I was focused. It was the day before Thanksgiving, and I passed back in '96, and they walked me down the hall and said, "You passed," and I was so excited because it was a little bit of a challenge, but you can do it. I did it, and you can do it too. I am looking for highly motivated individuals to sell final expense life insurance, to offer the people in your household, your loved ones, your church members, everywhere you go. And you can make an income that you'll really be happy with. I've signed up a couple of agents, and they're doing fantastic. They said, man, we should have did this a long time ago. Well, okay, you come in started at 80% commission. 80% commission. Who does that? I can make it happen for you, and I'll train you too. But I need a person with a lot of motivation. I need somebody that's going to be committed 100%. Selling insurance is not always a part-time job because when you have to go to these appointments, you have to go. Call me. Let's sit down and talk about changing your career, changing your life. Listen, if your back is against the wall, take it off the wall and start making some money. If you have problems, money does help solve some problems. Not all the problems, but it can help solve problems. If you're looking to start your own business, why not look in the insurance industry? Because low startup, you can get a life insurance license for less than $500. For less than $500, you go to class online, you take the state exam. Now this is if you pass on the first time, But if you don't pass the first time, stay with it. Stay with it, and you're gonna eventually pass. Start making money. When you start making your first commissions, and the company pays us, the customers do not pay us. You're gonna get your money back. You're going to get your money back, and it doesn't take a whole lot of money to get started. To own your own business, you could build your own business. Call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. I mean, look around you. Insurance agencies are everywhere. Now, those insurance agencies that you see, they cost a lot of money today to get started, and hundreds of thousands of dollars to open up an agency. But I've streamlined it so you don't have to spend that kind of money to get started as an insurance agent selling life insurance. 702-236-2624. I don't like to use the word selling really because you're offering a product that people really do need. It's a instant savings account. and you're helping families. You're helping families. 702-236-2624. I need you to be highly motivated. Highly motivated. Just, this is not something that you could take lightly. Really, it takes a lot of commitment. I've been committed every day for the last 22 years, not missing one day as an insurance agent. You could do it too. 702-236-2624. Call me. Call me today. Let's sit down. Let's talk about changing your future. Let's make some money. Also, you know, I want to, this has been such an enjoyment part of my life, being an insurance agent. I mean, I just absolutely love what I do. I talk to people all the time. I talked to a young lady yesterday. She wanted to come in and get some car insurance and change from one company to the next. Now, if you're looking to do that, you want to make sure your policy is not going to lapse when you change auto insurance carriers. That happens far too often. All of a sudden, you get this letter from the DMV. In other words, if your auto policy is due, the last day is due is at the end of the month. Now, you're looking to get an auto insurance policy. Your policy could lapse 1 or 2 days. We want to make sure those effective dates are in place so your policy will not lapse on your auto insurance. This is what I do. I told her yesterday, listen, I want to write the insurance policy for you, but your auto insurance policy stopped on the 29th. Go back to your current company, pay this month's premium, and we'll talk at the end of the month. This is what I do, because I easily could have wrote that policy and said, you know what, here's your new auto insurance, and she would have lapsed 2 days. We don't do that at Your Insurance Connection. We want to make sure we do the right thing for you. Give us a call, 702-236-2624. You know, at 88.1, I want to thank them. You know, you can always donate money to 88.1. Just because the fundraising is over with, they still raising funds. So if you want to come in, it is a people station. This is your radio station. They'll take your donations. You know, you get these wonderful radio talk shows. Myself, you can listen to Sheila Smith on Monday from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. She talks about loans. Get that house loan so you can go out and find your dream home. And you have Greg DeVille. He's on Fridays from 9 o'clock to 9:30. You can purchase your home through Greg. I mean, it's a lot of great information right here at 88.1. You have Like It Is Radio from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock on Fridays. And you have me from 9:30 to 10 o'clock right here on the People Station, 88.1 KCEP. I want to thank the listeners for tuning in. And we're going to do this again next week from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Until next week, you guys just keep it crispy.